Hello, beautiful beings, and happy spring equinox. Welcome to Inspired Awakening. In this week's episode, we are recapping the winter season, doing an energy protection for the spring equinox, and doing a channeled reading for the spring equinox. The recap is going to be fairly short. The protection is going to be average, and I don't know how long the channeling is going to be, but we're going to get started into it. So first and foremost, I spent a lot of time actually reflecting on the energetic themes of the winter season. There was a lot that happened in the winter season, but the winter season also came and went very quickly. So the primary themes that I noticed is 1, honoring yourself and honoring your worth. 2, influences of jealousy and judgment. 3, what happens when you speak the truth, how miscommunication can be cleared when you stop being afraid to speak your truth, to speak and share what happened to you. And also just in general, like the communication around authenticity and oneself, and really the need for like finding peace in your truth. So I'm going to explain that. That's the biggest theme that I noticed in the winter. And the peace in your truth is finding peace in knowing who you are and what you do and what your authenticity is, and not allowing somebody else's negative, judgmental opinions about you and what you do and who you are influence how you see yourself. I'm going to tell kind of a brief story, an example of how this theme showed itself to me this winter season. This winter season, a lot of things that started happening like from last year, clarity was brought to it. That was a big theme, like the winter, the frost elements. I was really working with Archangel Gabriel during this winter season. I felt it heavily of like the diamond of clarity shining its light on the winter season, and everything came to light. Everything. It's almost to the point that like this Mercury retrograde that we are currently in is almost testing the clarity that was brought to you, and more things are coming forward, more things are being cleared. We're able to see the light a little bit more and understand what's going on a little bit more. In my life, I ended up finding out someone was talking very, very, very bad about me, about what I do. And this did influence how I saw myself, even though I didn't know that they were talking bad about me and what I do. Talking bad about what I do with crystals and channeling and all the things that are connection to source because of the ignorance of them not understanding something. And when someone doesn't want to understand something outside of their preconceived notions, they will judge everything different. And my entire life, growing up as a child of immigrant parents in the United States who ultimately ended up divorcing and having that be something that made me different. I looked different, I acted different, my story was different. I constantly had to learn how to embrace my differences, and I always silenced who I was. And now, being in Greece, being Greek but American, I grew up in America, then I wanted to hide that side of me too. And I had to learn how to embrace all of me. But even in the working world, when I was working a 9-to-5 job to have money to move, there was a temporary time where I was hiding what I do and who I am in my authenticity. That's been a constant theme in my life of learning to embrace my differences. For me personally, this winter season was showing me why I need to embrace who I am and embrace everything that makes me different and embrace my authenticity. And it was showing me that not just for me, but for everyone in my life. There was a very beautiful, almost emotional moment that happened this winter season where I saw those themes clearly. When the truth was finally spoken, when someone actually sat down in my life and was open to listening, and that conversation brought so much healing. While there may not have been like a direct apology for what this person said and did, that knowing and that conversation of the truth, and actually that person sitting down and listening, was beautiful. And it offered me the ability to just forgive the situation because they listened. And it showed me the power of listening to somebody's truth, listening to someone's authenticity, and respecting and honoring that. We want that for ourselves. This winter season, I published my Reclaiming Your Authenticity course, which I will put information in the description so you can check that out, sign up, purchase the course. You have lifetime access to all of the channeled messages in that course and in all of the courses as well on my website. But that came through to come out in the winter season because that was the theme of winter this year was reclaiming your authenticity. But also there was a little bit of the influence of people being judgmental, people being jealous. You know, it's the year of I had this revelation when the year of the snake began, that snakes, like the negative snakes, not the, you know, the snakes cleansers of the earth snakes, but the negative, you know, everything has a negative. No, actually, what did I say? I said, it's funny how I was talking to one of my friends and I said, it's funny how that in the year of the snake, the rats start showing themselves. So actually, that's what I said, and that's actually what started happening. Like the snake came in to cleanse, and people who were backstabbing, doing very, very harmful things to me and my close little family unit of me and my mom and my brother, like what they were, like the things they were saying, things they were doing, it came to light. And I had this moment of like, now I have to be very, very mindful. Now, it kind of reminded me that, like, even though as a light worker, as a channeler, as a healer, as all of the things, you want to have faith and be open, but also you have to trust that gut instinct and trust how you feel around someone. And around that person, I lost who I was, and I did not believe in myself at all. And I didn't honor myself. And now I'm in a situation with people in my life where I am being almost forced to honor the parts of me that I didn't want to. And that's a very big theme that I noticed in winter. Winter is supposed to bring peace. It's supposed to prompt the need for relaxation. And for me, it has forced me to find peace in who I am and not allow anyone's negative judgment to influence how I see myself and what I do, which is truly beautiful. But because of that, I want to do my energetic protection with all of you and kind of adapt it for the spring season. So first and foremost, let's cultivate the energy. Cultivate the energy. And I'm feeling like no needs for bells and whistles. I have been saging today. I have been Palo Santoing. I've been doing so many things. I did a name burning. If you have seen the name burning video, it went like almost viral on TikTok. It got like 70 point something K views. Like it reached widespread. So if you're actually on my channel from that video, hey, thanks. But I also posted it on YouTube, so I'll put the link for that in this description or at the end of this video or card it somewhere so you can check that out to kind of understand what I mean by name burning, because it's very, very, very powerful. I did that, and I did not burning names, but burning ideas and concepts and just letting go of things like fear, jealousy, judgment, anxiety, just like letting it go. Influences of judgmental people, like not necessarily specifically a specific person, but in general. And I feel so much better. And my guidance system's like, okay, we don't need the oils, we don't need the sage, we don't need the incense. Like your energy is elevated because all of those cords are cut and cleansed. So that's for me. It's a very rare thing. Also because I'm wearing desert rose selenite, and that kind of anchors my energy. If you want to know about desert rose selenite, I believe I have an article out on the Medium platform about desert rose selenite that I will put in the description, so you can learn about desert rose and Chrysocolla that I'm wearing. I also wrote an article on Medium about it that you can check out as well. So let's get started for the protection. So I am safe and protected. Nothing and no one can access me nor my energy without my permission. I am surrounded by divine light and love. I am surrounded by divine light and love. I am surrounded by divine light and love. God protects, God watches over. 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 Gaia anchors, Gaia grounds. Gaia anchors, Gaia grounds. Gaia anchors, Gaia grounds. I thank divine light and love for being present in my life. I thank divine light and love for being present in my life. I thank divine light and love for being present in my life. I thank Heavenly Father, God, the guardian of life, for being present in this incarnation to guide, protect, and guardian over us. I thank Angelic Mother Gaia, the guardian angel of the earth, the source of the divine maternal energy, for being this grounding force in our lives in this incarnation. Thank you. Thank you all. I call on the archangels. Archangel Michael protects me times infinity. Archangel Michael protects me times infinity. Archangel Gabriel uses his diamond of clarity and brings clarity of mind times infinity. Archangel Raphael heals times infinity. Archangel Raphael heals times infinity. We got that diamond of clarity shining through really, really heavy right now times infinity. Like, let's like take a second to breathe in this diamond of clarity. Light that has been carrying us, is going to be carrying us forward into the spring. That's the biggest thing is Archangel Gabriel's diamond of clarity carrying us forward. So let's breathe it in. And let go of illusions. Breathe in the diamond of clarity. Breathe out illusions. Archangel Uriel gives us strength times infinity. Archangel Uriel brings us strength times infinity. Archangel Metatron protects my lightworker ability times infinity. Archangel Metatron protects my lightworker ability times infinity. Archangel Metatron protects my lightworker ability times infinity. Archangel Sandalphone brings stability times infinity. Archangel Sandalphone brings stability times infinity. I hear like the noises of attunement with the angels. I call forth now our guardian angels to surround us in their wings, keeping us safe and protected, ensuring that all messages that come through are for our highest good, for the betterment of our ascension, to inspire us on our journey from a place of divine light and love forevermore. Archangels Daniel, Zadkiel, and Raguel are with us now to ensure our karma is clean as we enter into the spring season. Help us take the necessary changes to follow the path of divine justice and a clean karmic balance. Archangel Chamuel is bringing forth that beautiful cosmic heart light to us now. And I call on the Elfian Traveler Guides of us all to be with us, ensuring that everything that we do is for the betterment of our ascension. And I call on the Ascended Master of healing, rebirth, transformation in all things, and of Christ consciousness, Jesus Christ, to come forth and bring the golden Christed light to us all now, to come through us, followed by the golden rainbow fire, to remove any negativity from our auras, to reestablish all our shields of protection, all of our energetic protections, our boundaries. We are protected from all evil eyes, all negativities, all wish, all ill intent. Archangel Michael's sword of truth ensures that, and so does the flame of truth as it lights its path before us. And the violet flame is before us. We are safe and in alignment with Source. Dear Source, as we take all negativity from our aura to be reconstituted into higher light and love using the cleansers, the reconstitutors, and the transmuters of the earth, we ask for our original excellence to come back to us now. And now, we will move into the channeling, as I will be channeling the Elfian Traveler Guide Elder to give us insight into the spring season. So Divine Masculine Elfian Traveler Guide Elder, you may step forth when I have stepped back. Hello, beautiful beings. This is an important but not urgent message. This is what you need to know moving forward into the spring season. Everything the communicator said with her clairaudient ability is correct. But what you need to know about your ascension journey is that you're going to be tested. Every single toxic pattern, cycle, old mentality, old belief system will be tested. It will be tested in the relationships that matter most to you. It will be tested in your friendships, your romantic relationships, and your familial connections. You may have already been noticing this. This testing is to promote a rebirth into honoring who you really are. Remember, when you are in those moments where those old feelings, those old belief systems, those old ideologies, those old responses are coming up, take a moment to, I love, honor, and accept myself even though I feel this old pattern and belief. And I let it go. And I let it go with divine light and love, and I forgive and I love myself. And instead, I'm going to choose love. That is the most important thing this spring season. As you're reborn and rebirthed into your authenticity, as you've spent the winter season rebirthing yourself into your authenticity, and you've been rewarded by the universe with different people, different situations, different opportunities, that show you how beautiful your authenticity is and how beautiful it is to follow your heart and follow your guidance system and be in alignment. Now is the time that while you have reclaimed your authenticity, you are born again in your truth. Beautiful, beautiful beings of life. know that every single time you challenge those obsessive, intrusive, overthinking thoughts, you challenge them with something positive, something of love, something of light, something of truth. Fear is lies, stress is lies, jealousy. Well, jealousy shows you what's out of alignment within you, but it's also not authentic. All of those feelings that make you feel bad, that make you feel worse about yourself, they're not authentic. So it is important to honor the authenticity. Love is your authentic nature. So as you move forward into this new season of the solar year of 25 and the year of the snake, know that your energy and ley lines are being cleansed, and your ancestors want you to know, for the betterment of your ascension, it is important that you honor your authenticity. It is important that you let go of fear. And most importantly, it is important that you choose love in this spring season. The season of love is upon you. Love is healing. Love is blooming. Allow yourself to love and be loved. And when fear comes to try and ruin love by repeating toxic cycles, by making you feel old wounds resurface that you thought you dealt with, take that as an opportunity to heal even more. Take that as an opportunity to have deeper heart-to-heart conversations with your romantic partners, your family, and your friends. Anytime fear comes to try and ruin the beautiful love that this spring is bringing, allow the diamond of clarity to guide you into moving through fear to the other side. And the other side of fear is everything you could have ever wanted. Remember that fear just comes to try and pull your energy down, but it can be used as a tool to show you what's out of alignment. Take that tool and use it to reclaim your power. The spring season is on your side, and it's important that when the truth is being shown, you listen. It's important to not allow any misunderstandings. Communicate yourself clearly and give space for others to do the same. The only way that you can get through retrograde season and the periods of change is by always speaking your truth. If you're always in your honesty and your integrity and your authenticity, then no changes in energy, situations, or celestial planets will negatively impact your life. Everything around you will just enhance your life for the betterment of your ascension. Thank you. That was the most easy and seamless and beautiful channeling I have done. It was so seamless. I loved it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all, and let's take some time to be grateful for what the winter brought for us. And even though it may have been a little bit discouraging, remember to have faith, have hope, and know that like he said, on the other side of fear is everything you could have ever wanted. Take the leaps of faith. I've taken so many leaps of faith recently that have brought me great rewards, and I couldn't be happier. So do it. Follow leaps of faith. Follow faith. Follow love. And let me know what the spring season is going to bring for you. Manifest it right in the comments. This is what the spring season is going to bring for me. This spring season is going to bring for me the things that have been weighing on my heart being released. It's going to bring me abundance and beauty. And it's going to enhance all of my relationships with love. It's going to strengthen my romantic relationship. It's going to strengthen my friendships. It's going to strengthen my family bonds with light and love. Have faith, beautiful beings. This will be a good year. Even if it may not seem that way, remember, as long as you have faith and you choose love, you can manifest a bright future.